What's up, everybody? I'm Colby Cheese, and here's a quick video of myself and a friend of mine doing some Merciless Vaal. We thought we were prepared. We were ready for the lightning. We had max lightning resist, and I had some zombies to tank him, so we wouldn't get hit by the melee, and we were just going to stand back. I was going to shoot him with my Spark ability. I had a Spark totem as well, and he's just shooting him with his elemental hits as much as possible. So we're feeling pretty safe here. This is actually the first time I've ever been to Merciless Vaal. But one thing we were not prepared for, as you just saw, was getting one-shot by rocks. Did not realize that you could get one-shot by rocks. So my friend just died there. I was like, what the heck just happened, man? He's like, one-shot by rocks. He had about, I think around 30, or he had about 2,600 health, if I remember correctly, and about 5,000 armor. And he was able to get killed by one rock. I actually got hit by a rock and didn't die, and I've only got about 2,000 with about 1,000 energy shields. So I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna avenge your death, man. So I decided to go back in the portal and see what I can do here. So I think a lot of people that are gonna do this fight will go in here and should usually be okay if you're in a group, because his rocks will actually target you. I didn't realize that at the time, but you can generally dodge them fairly easily as well. If you're looking at the ground, you'll see one small rock hit before the big one does, and as long as you move away from that location, you should be fine. And that's generally what I was doing here. Every time I saw him go into the rock phase, I would just run around and try to avoid the location where that small rock would fall, and I was doing pretty good with that. So that's what I just kind of continue doing, and I'll keep on raising my skeletons and my zombies over and over, as well as putting down my totem, which shoots out some sparks, and then I'll shoot out sparks whenever he's not doing like a rock phase or something like that. And I'm doing all right, so I'm gonna get him down pretty low here. I do have a few scares, like here at this part right here. I think I actually get hit by a rock at some point. There we go. Yeah, I actually ran right into it. But all I did was take off my shield a little bit. It didn't even take down my health. So I was feeling really confident. But there we go. I got hit by the rocks. I was like, screw that. Went back in the portal. I'm just making sure that I have a portal up at all times, and I'm able to go back. I'm still a little bit confused as to how my friend died, since he actually had what I thought was more survivability than I do. I actually have 0 armor at this point because I just didn't have any gear that worked with my abilities. Here in a second, I'm going to get hit by his lightning blast, but I had max lightning resist. You'll see it actually takes off my entire shield and about another 1,000 HP, so that's around a 1,500 blast with max lightning resist. So if you don't go into this fight with max lightning resist, you get hit with a lightning, you're probably going to die. But like I said, this is what I was prepared for. I even have a topaz flask that I can pop in case something like that does start to happen. Of course, if you do get hit with a lightning blast, you need to make sure you don't get hit by the second one, since it will automatically shock stack you, increasing the damage of the next one done by, I think, 40%. So that's definitely something to pay attention to. I guess I can talk a little bit about this actual character while I'm doing the Vaal fight. So I was about level 59, a bit low level to be attempting to solo Vaal from what I hear. A lot of people like to do it around like 65, or even if they're really safe, like 70, but I don't know. I generally like to run through content pretty quickly, and that's probably another reason I died here, is I was just being a little bit too impatient. Didn't know enough about the fight, even though I thought I was prepared. But for the most part, I was really, really strong in this guy. I did all of the bandits myself very easily. They posed no problem for me. There was another rock right there. It took off about another 2,000 health, which wasn't too big of a deal. I'm just go back into the portal and heal myself. But yeah, I was able to sit around walls and just shoot sparks everywhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward this fight. It is pretty long. I'm just standing back and shooting sparks and whatnot. So we're gonna get up to the part where I actually had some trouble, and you'll see exactly what happens is I actually desync to a rock. So I die to a rock that doesn't actually hit me, because for the most part in this fight, I mean, I do get hit every once in a while, but I was dodging them for the most part. And here we go. He is about to start his rock phase. You'll see the rock, so I just start moving, and a rock landed on the other side of the screen, and bam, I'm dead right away. So the thing that actually happened, I believe, is that a rock hit me and it actually crit. And if you get crit by the rock, that's basically an insta-death unless you have over 4,000 health. So I pretty much learned that the only way to beat Vaal is you have to be like either a melee, and I think if you're in melee range, you don't get hit by the rock, or you have to have like over 4,000 health. That's what everyone's been telling me anyways. So pretty scary stuff. And I, this was actually a character that I made before my Summoner Witch, which I already have a video up of. I just haven't put up this footage yet, so I learned my lesson. I got through it on my Summoner Witch, and I have a new character coming up soon that I'm going to be attempting Vaal on. But I just want to show you guys the one-shot death of both my friend who died in one hit and myself. I died in one hit to getting crit by the rock. And I went back and I slowed it down myself, and we died in 2 frames of action. So it was like the only other thing you can do is pop a granite flask and hope for the best as well. But I don't know, he had over 4,000 health. Granite flask only grants 4,000. So even if I hit a granite flask, I'm not sure if I would have lived to a crit from that rock anyways. But all right, guys, thanks for watching the video. I'll definitely be doing a lot more in the future. And so make sure you subscribe so you can see those. I'm going to be doing a lot of guides on other characters. Let me know what you'd like to see. This is Colby Cheese. Peace out. There it is. Brrrah! Look at those tentacles. Blah, brrrah. There's so many. Oh, it's crazy.